I can confirm that I have Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've been playing a lot, and I can share my full impressions on March 18th. That is when the review embargo goes up. So yeah, a little longer. I cannot say anything in this video, but it will be worth the wait for sure. Of course, we got way more videos planned. Also, they announced the Twitch drops. At least if we go over here to Creed Scholars. Here are the Twitch drop details for Shadows. So on March 18th, 6 p.m. GMT. That's I think when the review embargo is as well. The Twitch drops go live. I will be live streaming then as well. So link to the Twitch page in the description. Twitch.tv/JorRaptor. It's easy. But yeah, you can get some free items if you watch for a couple hours. So I will be streaming for a long time. That's at least the plan to make sure that you get these things. Of course, if you join later, I'll be streaming way more. So you can always get these items or watch someone else's stream. It's as easy as that. So yeah, that's one of the things that we got planned. We also got some brand new info on Shadows that I want to go over right here. We've also been posting some extra gameplay on the second channel. So make sure you give that a follow, give that a watch as well if you want to see more spoiler-free exploration gameplay. Of course, overall, I will not do any spoilers whatsoever. So, yeah, it will just be focused on tips and tricks. And, of course, making sure that, yeah, you know what you're getting into with the... Like, the stream will be open world exploration, for example. I will not be showcasing any story content because I also want to experience that for myself for the first time. So I get why you would too. Speaking of the story, we learned that the game is 30 to 40 hours long for the main campaign. But if you want to do everything, completionists should expect to spend 80 hours with the game. I'm already gonna say, and I've said it multiple times, it's probably more. It's probably more. And the reason why I say that is, let's see, there was a quote here. So here, when Red was announced, Marc-Alexis Cote, the boss of the Assassin's Creed franchise, said, "Not everything has to be a 150-hour RPG ride." Basically talking about how with the Animus Hub, they want to do the RPG games, which are 150 hours, but also Hexe, which say more streamlined, yeah, a new type of Assassin's Creed experience. We had Mirage before that, which was also way shorter. So, again, they say 80 hours. I think you can probably spend more time with the game. So, yeah, we will have to wait and see on that. We also got some console specifications. Let me know if you're going to play on console or on PC. Let's see if we can quickly look at it here, because the image quality is not amazing. But I do think that gives you a good idea. People were really asking about the Series S version during the stream I did. And yeah, we now learned it's 30 FPS. They do upscale. Yeah, it's higher than 1080p. And it will have selective ray tracing, which is basically the lowest version of the ray tracing options. On the PS5, you have the performance, fidelity, and balanced modes. And also on the performance mode, you have the selective ray tracing. So again, that's just a bit in the hideout and nowhere else. If you play on 30 or 40 though, you get like a standard ray tracing, so also in the open world. Xbox Series S or X has the same as the PS5. But if we go to the PS5 Pro, we actually see that it also has the 3 modes, but it starts at standard. So on Series X and PS5, you have 30 FPS standard ray tracing. On PS5 Pro, you also have 60 FPS in standard, so that's already better. And the extended, so the best possible ray tracing on console, is exclusive to the PS5 Pro. So I think in this image, you clearly see, at least on paper, that the PS5 Pro users do have some benefits, but I would imagine that the game still runs great on a PS5, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X. I don't know about Series S. I hope so. I think the Ubisoft games like Outlaws ran pretty well, I think, on Series S, although I did not hear people like talk about it or anything. So I would imagine it was pretty fine. But of course, if you have a Series S and it wasn't working well, let me know. Then we also have a brand new trailer here for the deluxe edition of the game. And of course, they always get the crazy stuff. So we got the Sekiryu Beast, the legendary mount. So we know the game will be way more grounded this time, but they will still do the crazy mythical mounts. We saw some in other footage as well. But yeah, they are back. And an interesting thing is, of course, that the mounts in the game now have saddles. So you have your horse and you have a saddle. And yeah, you can mix and match. So you can have the white horse with the cool red saddle if you want. Like the cool red armor saddle. And then, yeah, so there are way more options than the presets that we had in the previous games. For these Helix mounts, though, there will be no saddles. So it will always look like this. Which is, yeah, interesting. But yeah, I do think it makes the horses a bit more exciting in the game. While before this, the Helix mounts were, of course, always more exciting. Unless they start doing the wings again, so you have no fall damage. But we have not seen that yet in Shadows. So let's see what else they got. So of course, both Nawe and Yasuke get a legendary armor set. I'm really curious, and I don't think we have an answer to this yet, if they have the same perks, because that would be weird in some situations, but in other situations it can work. If it is like a, I don't know, a perk that benefits both characters, or if you have 4 slots of adrenaline, you get X amount of damage. That can work with Nawe and with Yasuke, because they both use the adrenaline system. But I hope they also have dedicated perks with these Helix sets for each character, if that makes sense. But they look awesome. I, of course, as a fan of red, I always approve this. We got the Dragon Tooth, a legendary trinket. So that's, of course, from Mirage. That has, Shadows has this trinket, inventory slot now as well. And it should have perks, while in Mirage they were only cosmetic. Oh, we see it in action here too. That's awesome. Legendary Katana with the glow, of course. Oh, damn, those handles with the dragons. That is awesome. And yeah. So yeah, this has to be bleed, right? Because we have poison, which is purple because of the flowers in Japan that were poisonous flowers. We have bleed, which is red. So yeah, I do think this is like a bleed weapon. And we have daze, which is orange. So yeah, it has to be a bleed. We see the enemy bleed, but it will always bleed. It will not. They will always bleed. It doesn't have to do with the affliction. And yeah, you get like hideout prompts. But yeah, the cool part now, of course, is that in Valhalla you had these dedicated spots where you would put these hideout items. In Shadows you can, put them anywhere. So you can like put this everywhere in the hideout. And these can like be everywhere on the wall. And you also have 5 mastery points. But yeah, we know killing 1 samurai daisho, so 1 enemy in a camp, and there are sometimes 5, gives you a mastery point as well. So you can easily get mastery points. You also get it when leveling up. And of course, the DLC is also something you get when you pre-order. Okay. We'll of course be testing these items and see if they are any good. And as always, if you did not get the deluxe edition, they should appear in the Reda system of the game, and of course in the Helix shop as well if you want to get them separately. But would be cool to get them for free, especially this mount. And I think, I'm not sure if we saw the mount already in the exchange, but that is a way to also get them without spending the extra money. I also wanted to, because of course, again, I did the stream, which was just a ton of fun, having Simon, the associate game director, talking through a lot of the gameplay that we saw, and also answering a ton of questions we had. So totally recommend you check that stream if you haven't already. I will do a video later, kind of recapping everything, but he gave a lot of interesting answers about design philosophies, but also things we can expect later on. So we'll leave a link to that in the video description as well. And I want to quickly go over that gameplay and kind of go over some of my favorite parts here. Of course, you have the wells again, and then, you can use them to assassinate enemies. I love the animation of Nawe getting out. So first you will use a new ally that we have. That, appears over here. He's very fast, and it's kind of dark, but he, like, throws this bomb, and then the enemies, will not notice you when you get close to them. And then because she has the Tanto equipped, you do the double assassination out of a run, which is very cool. And then we have a level 1. Yeah, they are orange. What are they called again? Servants. Ah, yeah. So yeah, we have a servant like running away right there. Another thing that I liked a lot is that she can then whistle, and of course equip the katana, and then you can assassinate these enemies through the Soji doors. And yeah, the enemy was about to open the door, but yeah, you can kill them before that, which is a pretty cool tactic. Like, it will be very fun, and that's what I liked in Mirage to a degree as well, because it was possible there too, to figure out these cool tricks where you can use the mechanics in, yeah, unique ways in your favor. And I'm totally expecting, yeah, a lot of that in Shadows, of course, too. Let's see, I got some more fun things that I wanted to shout out, because, of course, Yasuke, we saw him kind of do stealth too, which involves his bow and arrow. Because, yeah, enemies won't really hear it. But that is mostly when you use the silence arrow. So that's the other one he has over here. And then you basically ignore the armor, can insta-kill these enemies. But another thing he has is the brutal assassination. I am kind of surprised, though, that the enemy is standing here. The Daisho is, like, over here. And still, with him yelling, "Hey, watch!" or like, "turn around," or something. I'm not sure what he's saying, but something like that. That the Daisho is not alerted here. He is here because he, like, sees the body. But yeah. So now he sees it. So, but it can also be because of the difficulties in the game, where they might be playing on normal here, and then on a higher difficulty, the enemy AI should be way better. I want to highlight that in a future video too. I already could play around with that in the preview build that I played. Of course, Yasuke can go prone as well to sneak past enemies. And yeah, again, he doesn't have the eagle vision, so he can whistle and then assassinate the enemy like this. So that's a way to clear a house, because there are a lot of these enemies in these houses that are just like kind of quiet, so you will not hear them, especially because you cannot see them with the eagle vision, so you have to kind of lure them out with the whistle. One other thing that I wanted to highlight is this that I really liked. We have, of course, again, the katana can do the assassinate through Soji doors. And the Tanto can do the dual assassinate. But if you use the Kusarigama and unlock like a later skill, you can do the rush assassinate. So that's so awesome to just jump around. And I'm curious how far or how often you can do this. If you can like line up enemies, so jump, that would be very, very cool. So yeah, we're close. I'm recording this on March 10th, so 10 more days. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows is close. Again, review will be up, spoiler-free, on the main channel. In the meantime, there will be a lot of like gameplay videos, also spoiler-free, exploration from the preview build still, coming up on the JorRaptor channel. And of course, I will be posting a lot there too around launch. And then we have a ton of tips and tricks coming your way. So if there's anything in particular that you want to see, make sure you let me know in the comments or through social media. Again, I will be streaming as well. The Twitch drops. It's something you can get by going to twitch.tv/JorRaptor. And I can't wait. It's going to be an insane, awesome time, I think. I'm excited. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye.